The four men convicted of killing Jacksonville rapper Julio Foolio were spared the death penalty by a jury this afternoon. They reached their verdict after less than 2 hours of deliberations and voted in favor of life in prison, not the death penalty. The verdicts came after a week-long penalty phase during which defense attorneys called witnesses and really tried to hammer home the mitigating factors in this case. So they had people testify about the defendant's mental health conditions, about their traumatic upbringings, and about their time in jail, where some of them have gotten their GEDs, they've taught classes, served as mentors to other prisoners. Meanwhile, prosecutors tried to prove their aggravating factors, that this was a calculated gang killing and they should receive the death penalty. Ultimately, though, the jury rejected the idea of the death penalty, and pretty quickly they got the case at about 11:30, and by about 1 p.m. they had reached their decision. Now, this is a sentencing recommendation, so ultimately it will be the judge that imposes sentence formally. That's going to happen on June 22nd. I talked to State Attorney Susie Lopez after today's verdict, and she said it's important to note that the mandatory sentence in this case is life in prison with no parole. There's no parole in Florida. So she said even though they didn't get the death penalty, ultimately all four of them will die in prison.